Good afternoon. I'm your host, Kevin Edwards, here in studios of WEHC, Emory Henry, and today we have Roan Street Ramblers. Take it away, guys.
In constant sorrow all through his days.
Come back, darling, to the only one you love. Meet me out that mountain underneath the lonesome pine. Say we're found, we love each other. Darling, say, won't you be mine?
That is the Roan Street Ramblers. Sounding great, guys.
Thank you.
Want to go ahead and introduce yourselves and tell everybody what instrument you play.
My name is Lucy, and I play the fiddle, and I am 15 years old.
All right.
My name is Leslie, and I'm the mom of these 3 youngsters, and I play the guitar and sing some lead vocals, and I'm not telling my age.
Well, don't do that.
Hello, my name is Sawyer Smith. I am 11 years old and I play mandolin.
My name is River, and I am 14, and I play the banjo and sing.
My name is Gary Taylor. I play upright bass fiddle. Glad to be here.
Well, you guys are sounding great. So, Sawyer, how long have you been playing the mandolin?
Well, I started out on fiddle, and I played that for about 7 years, and then I switched over to mandolin, and I'm just really enjoying it.
So you play fiddle, mandolin, anything else you play?
I play a little bit of bass, but not much.
A little bit of bass, all right. And about you, Lucy, how long have you been playing?
Around 10 years.
10 years? You always played the fiddle?
Yeah, I have always played the fiddle.
Anything else you play?
I've tried a couple other instruments, but I like this one.
All right. And River, about you been playing banjo all your life?
Actually, I started on fiddle as well when I was 3, and I have been playing music ever since, and I've switched around to a lot of instruments, play guitar, fiddle, obviously, and mandolin too, but banjo is my favorite
Banjo.
at the moment.
Well, you're sounding really good on banjo.
Thank you.
You released a new song back earlier called what?
Long Ways from a Preacher.
That's a great song.
Thank you.
You write any more tunes?
Not at the moment. Working on a few little things, but we'll see what happens with them.
Is there going to be an EP or an album in the future?
For Long Ways from a Preacher,
Or
or for these new ones?
for all new ones? Or
Well, we'll probably make an album and record it.
oh, very nice.
The recording studio, like we did with this past one we wrote, but just have to see.
Have to see. Well, I can't wait.
All right.
Got more tunes for us?
Yeah.
She walks through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair so like gold in hot morning sun. She took all of that poor boy could give her and left
You sounded good, guys.
Thank you.
A coworker of mine, Brian Sword, he messaged me and said you have great harmony together.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you guys are sounding great, and I'm glad people are listening in today.
I think our Nana is listening in from Kingsport, Tennessee.
Well, hello, Nana from Kingsport, Tennessee. They're all excited and happy to be here. And Gary, how long you been with the group?
I've been with the group about 2.5 years now. The music brought us together. They were playing down the streets of Jonesboro, and I just happened to be walking through town, and I heard the music, and I was drawn to it. And I just said, hey, if you need a bass player. I was kind of bandless at that time. I played with several bluegrass bands, but at that point I wasn't. And we got together, and the rest is whatever it's going to be.
So now you become an Uncle Gary, right?
Yeah, sort of adopted.
Adopted, yeah. And Mom, how long you been playing guitar?
Well, I started in high school, and then I got to ETSU, and Jack Tottle and was there at the time, and then later Raymond McLean came, and I did the program. They didn't have a degree in it back then, and I was getting another degree in geology, and that's kind of the road I took, and it led me to Tennessee State Parks, which we know have a lot of music in our great Tennessee State Parks.
Well, there's a lot of great music in this area, period.
There really is. We're really lucky and blessed to, I mean, every little town, every little jam, there's so many jam sessions. We like to go up to Moorfields, up on Sugar Creek. We love the Boones Creek Opry. We have several around here in Chihowie. We go up there sometimes. And we're very fortunate that their school has the Junior Appalachian Musician Program. And that's kind of how we, first really got into bluegrass.
Oh, nice.
Through that.
And River, you planning on going to ETSU, go to college at the old time music program?
At our school, we have this, we can dual enroll at our school, which means throughout high school I will be able to take classes at East Tennessee State University's in their Bluegrass and Old Time Roots program. And currently I'm taking from the banjo instructor there, Jerry Keys. But I'm not totally sure yet where I will go to college, but it'll definitely be for music.
That's always a good thing, isn't it?
Yep.
I recorded a band from the program last night, Pythagoras, and they put on a great show down here at Sweet Bay. And
we saw them at E-Hall about 2 weeks ago, and we had heard them, but we hadn't seen them in person, and they blew us away. They were really good.
Well, you got more tunes for us? We got about 15 minutes before a break.
Okay.
Take it away, guys.
Little Black Train?
Yep.
Okay.
Black train a comin', you better get your business right. A little black train a comin', maybe here tonight. You better tell your barroom lady, all dressed in for the bride. There's a little black train a comin', maybe here tonight. There's a little black train a comin', better get your business right. A little black train a comin', maybe here tonight. Well, God's rope, there's a guy with a message from on high. Keep your health in order, or you will surely die. There's a little black train a-comin',
guys are sounding great. Really enjoying it.
Thank you.
Um,
I think we're going to do one next that Sawyer just did at the Flag Pond Fiddlers Convention, The Legend of Rebel Soldier. Is everybody in tune?
They're getting tuned up here.
After that blackjack.
Yeah. They were practicing that song earlier. It's a great tune. I can't wait to hear it again.
It is a good tune. I like it.
In a dreary Yankee prison, where a rebel soldier lay. By his side there stood a preacher, stood a soul she passed away. As a faintly whispered parson, as he clutched him by the hand. Oh, parson, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the Southland? Will my soul pass through the Southland? To the old Virginia land? Will I see the hills of Georgia and the green fields of Alabama? Will I see that little church house where I pledged my heart and hand? Oh, parson, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the Southland? Will you see my little daughter? Will you make her understand? Oh, parson, tell me quickly, will my soul pass through the Southland? Let the rebel soldier die.
Sawyer, it's so unusual for somebody as young as you playing bluegrass. So what got you into bluegrass?
Well, so first, my brother was doing the jam program, and he was jamming with my mom one day, and that they thought that it would be like a very good idea if we had a band. And before I was going to do the mandolin, I was doing the fiddle, and I tried out the banjo, but I did not like it as much. And
Is it kind of hard to play?
You have to be a certain type of person to play the banjo.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it.
And I figured out that I would actually love to play the mandolin because it's very closely related to fiddle.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of caught on, and I started liking it very much.
And it's a small instrument because you're small. It's easy to carry around, isn't it?
Yeah.
And who's your inspirations, River?
So I have a few. I would say my favorite musician of all time is probably going to be Tony Rice.
Mm-hmm.
And he's inspired me on guitar and singing, but I'd have to go for banjo. I'd have to go the amazing Earl Scruggs and J.D. Crowe.
Yeah, I love Tony Rice's Freeborn Man. It's my
Yes.
favorite tune of his.
It's a very cool song.
It is a cool song. How about you, Lucy? Any inspirations that you like?
I really like listening to Molly Tuttle. I think she's an amazing musician, and I think the band Sister Sadie is really cool. And I saw them at IBMA, and I was just amazed at how like amazing they sounded. And I think being an all like female band, I thought that was like really inspirational.
And Mom, who'd you inspirations is?
Well, I would have to say locally, the Roan Mountain Hilltoppers heavily influenced me because I was working as a park ranger then, and they would come out to the parks, and I remember them and I was trying to play more old time then. I also love Graham Parsons and Emmylou Harris and Gillian Welsh and Willie Nelson and Merle Haggard. I've got a wide range, I would say, and I don't just like bluegrass. I like southern rock and all kinds of good music.
Well, that's good. Roan Street Ramblers, and you're listening to Appalachian Artists Live, and I'm your host, Kevin Edwards. And Gary, before we went on break, we didn't get your inspirations and who they are.
Well, I grew up out in Washington County, Virginia. My mother grew up down in Hilton's in the Fugate Hollow. So we were all big fans of the Carter family since I was a very young boy. We used to listen to Grand Ole Opry on the porch at night. My great-granddad is buried right beside A.P. Carter.
Wow.
So I had that influence growing up. But as years went by, I ran into a couple of people I'm sure you know well, or might know, Wayne Henderson and Helen White. Many years ago, I went to the festival, and I was just so impressed with the bluegrass community and how everybody got along and just really liked each other. And so from that point, I just started concentrating on just playing the bass and working with bluegrass musicians. And Wayne Henderson and Helen White were big inspirations to me.
And do you play any other instruments?
Well, not really. I can blow on the harmonica enough to
Oh, okay.
sound pretty good sometimes.
I love to hear harmonica
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
And you guys going to perform a new song that you wrote, actually that River wrote. And tell us about that song, Gary.
Well, Leslie and I took the opportunity back in the fall to go over in Western Carolina and parts of Upper East Tennessee to deliver supplies to the needy people because of the disaster relief.
Mm-hmm.
And we just kept running into all these wonderful people every day. We would deliver supplies. We were delivering supplies in Spruce Pine, and we came to a church, and a man walked out, and he was a big old healthy-looking guy, looked like a construction guy. I said, "You must be the preacher man here," and he said, "I'm a long way from a preacher man."
Okay.
And I looked at Leslie, and we just thought, that's a song. So we started working on it, and with the help of this fine musician behind me here, Mr. River Smith, we put the chords together. He did most of the work, and that's how it got developed.
All right. Let's play it, River.
And it's been featured in Bluegrass.
Yes, Bluegrass Today.
Oh, nice.
I'm a long ways from a preacher, trouble's my middle name. Then along came the water, I ain't been the same. There wasn't much warning up here in Spruce Pine, but there came a rain down from the mountainside. Lord, I found my passion, I know what to do. I'm gonna help you friends, wash away these blues. People helping strangers, folks they've never met. So I'll keep on working from sunrise to sunset. Heard it in Virginia, same in Tennessee, that the mighty Nolan Chucky became a raging sea. Now folks are saying these mountains won't prevail, but from what I'm seeing, there's water left to bed. Lord, I found my passion, I know what to do. I'm gonna help you friends, wash away these blues. People helping strangers, folks they've never met. So I'll keep on working from sunrise to sunset. There once was a time back then we all loved slang. Head down this road with me, we'll start with the sand. I ain't no saint, but I ain't no sinner, just somewhere in between. I'm a long ways past the preacher, and that's what I'm gonna be. Lord, I found my passion, I know what to do. I'm gonna help you friends, wash away these blues. People helping strangers, folks they've never met. So I'll keep on working from sunrise to sunset.
I think that's going to be a hit, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
All right. Well, do we want to do a
Snowflake.
Breakdown? We're going to do an instrumental. We've also been pretty influenced by Bobby Hicks. We were a part of the, sort of consider ourselves a part of the Marshall, North Carolina music scene, and we went over to the depot a lot, and Bobby Hicks would play there, and the kids got to meet him. Lucy's even played his fiddle before, so we were inspired by him, and Snowflake Breakdown is one of his.
Very nice, guys.
Thank you.
I never heard that tune before.
Yeah, I like it has a different sound to it.
It does.
Lucy was kind of drawn to it, I think. Oh, yes, and next we're going to do a Dolly Parton number. Probably a lot of folks out there know, and I would have to say when we do shows, I see a lot of people singing along to this. So we like this one quite a bit.
Pace.
A little bit faster.
The hills were alive with wildflowers, and I was wild, even wilder than they. For at least I could run. They just died in the sun, and I refused to just wither in place. Just a wild mountain rose, needing freedom to grow. So I ran fearing
Well, we got to have a Dolly Parton tune, don't we?
We do have to have a Dolly Parton.
So I was talking to your mom earlier, River, and she told me that you studied Suzuki earlier in your life.
All three of us did.
Well, and explain to our listeners what that is exactly.
Suzuki.
Mm-hmm.
So it's well, there was one in Johnson City, and it's there's
Academy of Strings.
Academy of Strings, and it's structured learning for violin that teaches you along the classical lines, and you advance through books and
By
until
ear
you graduate.
first.
Yeah.
I think Lucy dropped something over there, but it's okay. It happens, don't it?
It does. We usually bang into each other. Sometimes when we're playing, we've actually done pretty good today.
Well, it's kind of tight in here, but we're doing good.
No, we've worked well in here.
We're all family. So I have a request from a friend of mine. He wants to know, can you guys do Ralph Stanley's Gloryland?
No, but I wish we could. That sure is a good one. We are huge Ralph Stanley fans. I'm surprised we haven't. Yeah.
Well, maybe in the near future you can work on
Might
that
add
one.
it to our set list.
Yep.
Add to your set list, yeah. But my friend Brian said that, River, you're sounding great, especially you, on your vocals. He's really
Appreciate
enjoying it. You got some more tunes for us?
Yeah, well, we've got two more. Do we have time for two more?
Well, we got 15 minutes left.
Oh,
We
okay.
got
time.
We're going to do a little
Probably about 3 or 4 more.
North Carolina breakdown.
So I'm curious, how do you guys come up with the name Roan Street Ramblers?
Well, the very first gig that we played at St. Thomas Episcopalian Church in Elizabethton, and we'd played before at the Melting Pot at Muncie, our church, and he wanted us to play there, and we weren't ever official, at church, so we came up with Blue Mountain, and it just didn't jive, and it didn't work, and I was running on the Tweetsie Trail, I think, and I thought, where do we spend all of our time? What's really relevant, to who we are? And for better or for worse, no, I'm just kidding. A lot of our time was spent on Roan Street because we at that time lived on the Boones Creek side of Johnson City, and their school is on the opposite side. So we were a lot of time on Roan Street, and we just it stuck. And the funny thing is, we just moved to Unicoi, and everybody's been saying, "Well, are you going to change your name now?" And I said, we don't have to because Roan Street runs right to where we live in Unicoi.
Okay, cool.
South
That's
Roan
nice.
Street goes all the way that way. So that's how that came to be.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Whoops.
the microphone. Okay, we are.
And so, where can our listeners find you at?
Well, we're working on getting a Facebook page. We found that we really need that component. But we have Facebook and we have Instagram.
Okay.
And the best place to find our schedule, and we do have a lot of upcoming shows. I would like to mention one right here that's coming up is June 7th at a great farm. I haven't actually been out there, but Gary has, and he says it's beautiful. It's Midfield Lavender Farm where they grow lavender.
Wow.
They sell it at the Kingsport Farmers Market and the Greenville Farmers Market. And it's a beautiful setting on the front porch of a cabin. And I'd love it to have, I think it'd be a great experience if anybody out there wants to see us.
Where's it
live.
at?
It's in Bulls Gap.
Bulls
So
Gap.
that's like the Mossheim Greenville exit. And we will put directions on there. But that's June 7th. And that's is that 6 p.m., Gary?
Yes.
On June 7th.
Yeah.
We're also going to be at the Butler Museum for their 25th anniversary, along with the band that you just mentioned, and I have trouble saying that word.
Pythagoras, I think.
I think I've been saying it Pythagoras, and that's not.
Maybe it's Pythagoras.
I don't know, but we're going to. And Rhythm and Roots. We're super excited.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
We are a Rhythm and Roots band this year, so
Joe Smith.
Papa Joe Smitty Festival. We might be playing there. That's not completely confirmed, but I think we probably will be. And let's see, off the top of my head, Gary, we've got several more coming up, but I'm drawing a blank. Can anybody fill in the blank? It happens.
It happens. It happens to me too. So, and you are listening to Appalachian Artists Live, and we have the Roan Street Ramblers in the studio this Tuesday night at 8 p.m. I'm airing a Cameron Ragsdale Quartet at 8 p.m. I recorded them a couple weeks ago at Sweet Bay Brewing, but right now it's the Roan Street Ramblers. Got some more tunes for us. We got about 9.5 minutes left.
Love the mountains.
We sure do. Okay, River's going to sing one, and A,
Love the
Love
mountains.
of the Mountains.
Two trees on the hillside of a mountain, always looking up toward the sky. Remind me of Mama and my Papa, who lived there 80 years before they died.
East Tennessee Blue or Kingsley?
Kings.
We got time for two more?
Yeah,
All
sure
right,
do.
we're going to
Take it away.
finish up with East Tennessee Blues and then go straight into a gospel Kingsley.
Okay.
I want to thank the listeners for tuning in today. We greatly appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
I think we just wanted to have the East Tennessee Blues and keep going there, didn't we? We just kept having the blues. All right, we were going to do a gospel number next. We always like to end our set on a gospel number, and especially since it's Sunday. And see you guys.
And may the 4th be with you, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May the fourth be with y'all.
That's their dad is a huge Star Wars fan.
Well, me too, so.